What's up guys, Hangy from Esperino, and I've got a bit of a blast from the past. Today I'm going to unbox a Dreamcast VMU, or Visual Memory Unit as it's also known as. This little device acts as a memory card, as well as a portable gaming unit, which was really unique for its time. It was one of the first memory cards to incorporate a directional pad plus buttons, as well as an LCD screen into its design. It's a shame that the Dreamcast didn't quite live up to Sega's expectations and they no longer produce hardware, but this is a really great little piece of nostalgic tech if you happen to collect Dreamcast or remember the Dreamcast from the old days. This one here is an NTSC release from America, and it's also the translucent green design. The Dreamcast VMU came in like a white color scheme, which is similar to what the Dreamcast colors were, as well as a translucent blue, and I think there are a few other colors. But yeah, pop a comment down below if you know or remember what other colors the VMUs came in. You can see from here the top logo there, you've got the orange Dreamcast spiral, which signifies NTSC. Usually the spiral would be a blue spiral if it was a PAL territory. And you can see there's a VMU just showing through the little window in the packaging. Down there it just says Visual Memory Unit. On the back it's pretty neat. You can see they're more than a memory card. It's got a bit of information regarding what the VMU can do, and it also has a bit of information on what all the little pieces are as well, which is pretty cool. And if you just look down below there, you can actually see it's NTSC-U, which is for America. Even though this is the NTSC version, it's the VMUs were going to region locked, so you can use it for any Dreamcast console, even if you're in the PAL territory. Just along the side here it says what the package contains, and there's a bit of a barcode there, compatible with Dreamcast hardware bearing this mark, which isn't actually true. You can see this one's still sealed, which is pretty cool. It's just sealed with a bit of tape, but yeah, we're going to crack this open today. I'll give you a close look at the VMU. Got my unboxing knife. Alright, so let's take a look what's inside. It's pretty rare these days to find a brand new VMU which hasn't been opened, so yeah, it's a bit of a rare find, and it's something which I'm actually going to use for my own Dreamcast, which is pretty good. Just what I've been looking for a little bit. So inside we've got like a bit of information there. Alright, so the first thing we have here is the instruction manual for the VMU. You've got some detailed schematics of the functions, and you've got some introduction on how to use the Dreamcast VMU, as well as information on how to set the date and time. And down below here you've got some more information on using the VMU, deleting files, and just down below here you've also got some diagrams on plugging and unplugging it into your Dreamcast controller. So yeah, this is a really handy bit of instruction information which you'll probably want to keep and refer to if you do have a visual memory unit. And here we have the Dreamcast VMU, which is, you can see there's that translucent green. It's a really nice size too, you know, it's pretty small for its time. I have to admit, this is one of the coolest little bits of retro tech if you happen to be able to get a hold of them. They're not that rare, in all honesty. There's plenty of them circulating, and they're not that expensive either. The one thing to be aware of with VMUs is they actually had this little removable cap here, which you would just kind of flick this way and you plug it directly into your Dreamcast controller. And a lot of people would lose this kind of plastic cover, which is actually just connected by, you can see just a little bit of like plastic clips. They kind of wear thin over time, so just be aware of that. It's probably not a great idea to keep, you know, unplugging and plugging them back in, because eventually it'll just kind of fall off, which is a bit of a shame if you lost the top cover. You can see on the VMU there you've got the Dreamcast logo, as well as the Dreamcast printed on the top there, and you have the different modes. You've got a sleep, you've got a mode select, A, B, and a directional controller. This directional controller is not designed to be highly functional or anything like that. It's pretty, like, you know, you put your thumb on it and you can feel it's a little bit flimsy, and even these little buttons, they can kind of wear down over time, but it's neat, like it's pretty cool. And you can see it from the side there, the thickness of the VMU. The battery's still in there and hasn't been switched on yet. So I just pulled this out, and you can hear there it's already switched on, and you can see there it's powered on now. And that's, it's a very simple LCD display, and you can see it sits from the year 2000, which was when the Dreamcast launched. And just down below here, you can see it's got a little bit of a indent there, which you could probably thread a lanyard through if you wanted to, just so you wouldn't lose your VMU, which would be really handy. Some of you may remember the Sony Pocket Station, which also adopted a very similar design, and it was all attributed to the Dreamcast and what it did with the VMU. If you've enjoyed this unboxing, please leave a like or comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe for more unboxings and other video game related videos. Thanks as always for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!